Welcome back to the Born Blondes podcast. I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Happy Monday.
Oh shit, you just broke the couch.
We're just going to start this one unhinged. Got it.
That was not your hip this time.
If you are watching or if you're listening to the pod, I totally just mouthed Aubrey's intro. That's
we
why
still
she's
have an
laughing.
elephant in the room.
We still have Michelle here.
Michelle.
Hey.
Michelle.
Hey guys.
Mitchell, my husband.
Hey, Jeff.
This is part 2 of the one you just listened to
Last week.
last week.
So we have more questions. Well, we don't have any more questions. We had more to the conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we ran out of questions a while ago.
We did.
We did because Mitchell's being very awkward.
I thought I gave good answers.
Anyway.
Awkward
I thought I
silence.
had good answers.
There's a fuzzy floating in there. Okay. Just shit on the sky, you guys. He's like, what?
Reminds me of a movie. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Cloudy with a chance of
The
meatballs.
fuck?
So,
You're something else.
we kind of left off last time talking about weird areas and
Weird area.
Yeah.
Areas.
weird areas to get called to.
Like getting
Oh.
lost on the way to calls.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Have you ever gotten lost on a way to a call?
No.
Did you ever take a wrong turn?
Yeah.
That would be getting lost.
No, I knew where I was going. Well, I drove past the street.
Oh, that's helpful.
I knew where I was going, and I knew I needed to turn. It just came up a lot faster than I thought.
And it's hard to
So-
slam on
And it's hard to
brakes.
stop.
Who's responsible for driving the truck, but also do you need a special license to drive said truck? Engine,
Mitchell's
whatever.
drove it before. Just the other day I saw him driving it. I was like, hey, I know that guy.
Well, in your full time areas, which we're not, we're paid on call. Paid on call.
Wax on, wax off.
Full time, paid on call. In your full time areas, you get your EO, which is the equipment operator who drives the truck,
E-I-E-I-O.
and they do that, and that's what they do.
Like they just drive the truck.
Yep.
In your full time?
Well, yeah, that's for like the full timers,
Okay.
but that's in like bigger cities.
Right.
But,
Where you're
like,
doing like the 24-hour
Yeah.
type deal. Okay, so like what about in your case?
whoever
Whoever gets to the driver's seat first?
whoever gets to the driver's seat first.
Don't you have to have like a certain amount of years experience, like seniority?
No.
Seniority?
No, you just have to be off probation.
Gotcha.
So, do you need a license to drive the truck then, or a special certificate or anything?
Wouldn't that be
you
considered
go-
like a CDL?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, my brain stopped.
I would say every time one of us either has a stroke, has a stroke, or like, you know what? Ashley didn't have a stroke. She's the only
That's
one.
accurate.
She's the only one so far that has not had any
Look at
like.
her go.
Props to you, Ash.
Maybe that means we
That's-
need her back.
Oh, I know. We do.
Anyway,
It's because she came up with the name.
it is.
Yep.
That we did forget to mention. Anyway.
So yeah, I mean, it's just whoever. Really, it's whoever gets there first and
I
wants
was
to drive.
about the license.
Oh yeah. So there's. Well, sorry. I mean.
Keep it
You're
in
fine.
mind.
You're fine. I got it.
Yep. Words.
Words.
There's a driver's training class that you have to go through. And
You took it?
Yeah, it's in.
Is it a special license though, or is
No.
it just like the department needs you to take this class? so
Yeah,
can
you
drive?
do it when you take your
Academy stuff?
academy stuff.
Okay.
And then it's up to your department to make sure you
I guess
like
that's
keep up on that.
A question I could ask. As far as you say academy, how long do you have to go through academy before you're considered a firefighter?
Was it 9 months?
I
January
think so.
to
Was it October?
I want to say yeah.
January to October.
Yeah, it's
So
like
9 to
months.
10 months. So
Yeah.
almost a year. And then you had said something about being on probation.
Yep.
How long are you typically on probation?
We have a 6 month and we have a 12 month.
What's the difference?
6 month is for people who are already firefighters that are coming
already?
from other places.
So if you move departments, you're put back on probation then?
Yeah, it's all department wide. It's
Okay.
all department specific. So like ours is only 6 months if you come from another department.
And
But if you're new, it's 12 then?
Yeah,
Okay.
And when you're on probation, what's the protocol?
12 minimum. Sorry.
What do you have to do? Isn't there like a certain...
There's a whole book you have to go through with your officer.
Like certain hours, right?
Yeah. You got to get X amount of driving hours.
And that's all while you're on probation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And
So
when you're
it-
on probation, you have a red.
We do yellow.
Yellow helmet.
That's department specific.
It's
it is?
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
kind of my mother.
Sorry.
It's my mother.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
My mother.
Mommy. Mommy.
My mama.
Mama. Mommy. Mom. Mom.
Ah.
Mom.
Anyway, so it's kind of up to you. It kind of depends on you on how quickly you do what you need to do to get off probation.
Yeah.
So it's more on you than it is the department.
It's a 12-month minimum.
Right.
And then, yeah, you'll get your firefighter helmet after 12 months. But if you don't have it done by 12 months, then you keep on going.
Okay. So for you, was it 12 months then?
Yeah.
And
Well, it was longer because
COVID was in there.
of
No, COVID was during your academy.
COVID was during my academy.
Yep.
But I was on probation for longer because I got on. And then
now, is the academy through like whatever department you're going to go into, or is that like a completely separate thing? I apologize.
She's like, I think I have a question. I need to say
I do.
it now.
I
This
do.
is why my answers were shorter.
I apologize.
I don't think so.
Um,
What were you saying?
Mine was longer because of I got on in like October, and then academy starts in January, so I had like an extra 2 months,
Okay.
4 months. That's how time works. There's 12 months in a year, so extra 4 months. So,
What was your question?
and then
The academy, is it
The-
through the department that you're planning on going into, or is that like a Michigan?
it's like a
I thought it was through the department.
county.
Okay.
It's county.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I just
The
work here.
department pays for it.
Oh, maybe that's what I was
They put
thinking
you
of.
through it, but it's county-wide. So like there's, I almost just said the areas. There's
Don't do
the
that.
other
Right.
departments around us.
That's
and
okay.
You
If
go with
you
all
say
of
it, we'll
them.
just bleep it out.
Boobs.
Let's
Boobs.
not, because that was a pain in the ass. Ass.
Was it rough?
It was rough.
That hurts.
It's bad that my voice is lower than his. He's got to try harder.
You just said that.
And it hurts.
Was it rough? Oh my god. This is what happens when you mix your best friend with your husband.
I got a question for you. I got a bone to pick.
Oh boy.
Way back when, why did you hate me?
Wow.
We're gonna air some beef here.
I just want to go to a little hole. Okay, this just got.
Yeah, so fire trucks.
Just gonna ignore it. Got it.
He's gonna just.
Brush on past that.
Oh, my cheeks hurt, Aubrey. Oh god. I don't even know the answer to that. Do you? Do you know why
No.
you have beef with her? No, I got chicken.
Quit taking my lines.
You're not saying them.
Well, because you keep saying them before me.
Well, say them faster.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Cool,
either.
cool.
How far back are we going?
I feel like,
It's been from the beginning.
yeah.
Or at least there's been tension.
I know it was from the beginning, but then me and you stopped talking before Ella was 1. because the
Long time
tension
ago.
was so bad.
And then you also said that he like texted you
I did.
and was like, "This is what she said."
Yeah.
She said that you texted her and was like, "I think
I
you
don't
and Randa."
remember because me and Randa stopped talking when Ella was a few months old. Like, she wasn't that old. It was shortly after. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to see where I could get my foot into the camera.
Right about here.
Sorry to.
And,
That was an intrusive thought. It took over. I apologize.
and then I don't remember how old she was, but I remember you texting me because I was at work. And you had texted and said something about, hey, I think you should reach out to Randa. Like, she's really missing you.
I do remember this.
Oh,
See, I remember some things.
I don't. Wow.
I don't remember what I did yesterday, but
Liar.
what are you calling me a liar for?
Lies.
Yeah.
Why,
I
what
don't
did I
know.
lie?
What did I lie? I don't know. I don't remember this. Obviously, I wasn't the one communicating amongst you two.
Right. But,
It's true.
Michelle.
Michelle. All right then.
You leave
Right.
Patty out of this.
Hit him with a hard question.
Literally. That you still haven't answered.
I don't know.
Got it. All right, cool. Just avoiding the question.
No, I just
Put him on the spot, and he's like, oh, I gotta go.
He's probably questioning, like, do I be honest right now? Or do I just play stupid
No,
and be
I don't
like,
think.
I don't
think it's like
know."
one thing to point out, but it's not like.
Just you as a person.
Yeah, it figures. I was shit from the beginning, remember?
Okay.
No, I mean, there's not like one thing to point out, nor is it like 10 things that stand out.
Right.
You're
It's
just
just-
loud.
Just
and
Mitch
obnoxious.
being
Yeah,
Mitch.
just me.
It's Mitch
it's just who I
being
am.
Mitch.
Yeah, it's just me being
having a
me.
hard head.
Yep. No.
You can't tell me he don't.
Speaking of hard heads,
That's what I was. You said hard head. I was like, ooh.
He does. What?
we're on a different page here.
Apparently. Do I need to leave? See you later.
No.
This is my camera. I'll take it with me.
This is
I don't
my
need any
house.
of that. I gotta go.
Back to
Jesus.
back to reality. You don't know that song? Okay.
I got. Yep. That's how I feel.
Huh?
We are.
Is that us?
It's a song.
By who?
By who? Who?
Oh.
I don't know what that song was. Anyway, we are
Ella's
very
movie.
off topic here, you guys. I can't take you two anywhere.
No.
You didn't take us anywhere.
No.
We're at home.
That's why we're here.
That's true. That's true.
I took myself here.
I took myself here.
Me too.
I just work here.
Hours ago.
I just work here.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Someone say something.
As far as the equipment, like your gear, what all is that?
Like,
Yeah.
what do you need?
Like, what do you need? How quick do you have to get changed?
Sorry, my nose. She snorted.
What was
I
that?
don't
Do
know.
you need a Kleenex?
No, I had hair. Listen,
Listen.
just answer the fucking question.
She's had enough.
You get your boots, your bunkers,
boot.
which is the pants.
Your boots and your what?
bunkers.
Oh,
We call them bunker pants.
I thought you said muckers, and I was very confused.
How are those even remotely close to bunkers?
That's just what they're called, bunker pants.
Aren't they connected to your boots?
No,
Your boots
I
are
always
just
they're
thought they
actually
were.
not.
I always thought they were.
No, you put your pants on and then
Look
you
at
put,
me learning.
Yeah.
You learn
So the
something
first
new
time,
every day.
the first time you put them together, we leave them together,
Right.
but they're not connected. At
That's
all.
why I always thought they were connected.
Are they a pain in the ass to unconnect them? Take like
To put
'cause
them back
you-
together, yeah.
You put the pants on.
You put the pants on, then you put the boots in, and it's like snow pants. They have like the elastic
Elastic.
band that goes up over the top of the boot, and then you got to kind of, finagle it down to where it needs to be, which is down low.
Right.
And then when you take them off, you basically just pull the boots through the top of the pants and then start rolling the sides over.
Yeah, I always thought they were connected.
Nope.
So anyway, pants, and then do your pants have
Suspenders.
like the suspenders?
Uh-huh.
Are those connected, or am I also wrong about that?
Those are connected.
Those are connected. Got it. Those are actually connected.
Yep.
Point for Aubrey.
And then your
I
coat.
win.
And then a hood.
Your coat. Is there anything like special about it other than being fire protected? Well, heavy, but like,
Heavy.
is there? Like, is it long enough where you don't have to worry about anything getting up inside and, like, into your pants?
Yeah.
And...
Yeah, it goes way past your butt.
All right.
It's just a giant oversized coat.
Fun.
It's got a little loop on the back so they can pull them out if needed.
The DRD. The DIRD.
Is that what it's called?
That is a DRD, yeah. It's a drag rescue device.
Okay.
And it's just when you put it together, because when you wash it, you have to take it all apart. It's just a loop that
Are
goes...
you responsible for taking it home to wash? Or
No,
do you
we have
like...
washers
Oh.
and dryers.
He is not watching that shit here.
So, I have a question. What happens if you're in the middle of washing this and you get a call?
I have three...
Good question.
I have
Take it out while it's wet. We gotta go.
Yeah. No, that would hurt, because then you get all the steam off of it, and yeah.
Anyway.
You'd be like a walking cloud in the fire. Just like...
That'd be pretty dope.
All the water evaporating.
That'd be kind of cool.
I have 3 pairs of gear.
Oh.
He has one here.
I have one here and 2 at the station, just because I have a higher chance of going on a call than most, because
Right.
I'm there all day.
So, the people that are part-time, how many do they have?
They have 1, but we just got all new gear, so if they decided to take their old stuff home, then they have 2.
Okay.
If they didn't, then we have a couple extra sets that they
So
can
there
use.
is backup
There is
then.
a couple backups.
Okay.
There is not 60 plus backups.
You're just
that
sitting
you would
there
need
like,
for
come
everybody.
on, you gotta go faster. Hurry
Yeah,
up and
right.
finish your
my God.
load.
Could you imagine?
Quick.
Sorry
Quick
we
cycle.
couldn't make it to the call on time because we were waiting for our crap to dry.
Yep.
So, but you were saying you have to take everything apart.
Yeah, you gotta take
To wash
the
it.
inside liner out, and then that device goes. I mean, it's basically 2 loops that go around your shoulders.
Okay.
So yeah, you take everything all apart, and then you can wash it.
So your coat, and then what else?
A hood
What's a hoodie?
goes over your head.
Isn't
Protects
that the
your hair.
white thing?
Yeah.
It's like the thing you put on before you put on your helmet and your mask, right?
Yeah, it protects your hair and your ears, and your neck, where the coat doesn't, and the helmet doesn't,
Okay.
and that tucks inside the coat.
So what all do you have to put on before getting in the truck, and what are you allowed to grab and take with you?
Well,
How are you supposed to?
I mean, it really depends. That's the answer to everything.
Most of you just put your pants on, right?
Most of us, it depends on what we're going to. So, like, if we're going to a house fire, we'll put our pants on because that's the hardest thing to get on. And then if you're waiting for people, I mean, because we'll wait for 4 or whatever until we leave, those people will already be dressed.
Okay.
And they'll be putting their packs on and everything, which are inside.
What's a pack?
The air pack, the SCBA.
Okay.
Self-contained breathing apparatus.
But that's all in the truck already,
That's
isn't
in,
it?
Yeah, it's in the seats. It's built into
Right.
the seats. But I mean, you'll put everything else on, and then you can do that. But the last,
So you're not supposed to like put your pants on and then like grab everything and get in the truck.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Why do you keep making that dumb fucking
Yeah.
face?
because there's always like the if you're the last person, you're putting your pants on, like you're dropping your shoes, you're putting your pants on, you're grabbing all your shit, and you're getting in.
Right. That's fair.
True. That's true.
People are like, we're not waiting on you. Let's go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that last person's always the one that the rule breaker.
Now, how quickly do you have to get into your gear? Like, if you have a house fire and you have to be there, like, ASAP, how quick do you have to get into the gear to get going?
Oh, you got to do it in academy in under 60 seconds.
Damn.
to pass.
I'd be tripping over that shit like what?
It's really not hard.
We should do
But
it.
it's like it
You
all
can
goes back
do
to
it with
practice.
the stuff in the basement. Yeah.
We should make
Yeah.
a TikTok video of that.
Yeah, I mean it's super easy. It's you just jump in these giant boots, pull your suspenders up, and then your hood goes on first because you want it inside your coat. Put your coat on, fold your hood over your neck, and then that's most of it right there. And then the last of it
Another stroke.
is the pack and all that, and the mask.
So do you have to do like special certification stuff for the mask, or is that just part of the academy?
Every time you guys say mask, I think of Jim
Carrey.
Carrey.
We test them every year.
Alrighty then.
But other than that,
There's no like special certification for
No.
it.
Is it different breathing through like the oxygen tank versus like
Do you feel a difference?
actual air? I mean, it's the same, but like through like a mask, is it like? Because to me, I feel like it'd freak me out.
your first breath is different because there's a valve in there and you have to open up the valve with your first breath. Mm-hmm. So you kind of have to like force it.
Just thinking about getting all like worked up. I'm like,
So you have to like force
air.
Yeah, you got to force it open on the first one, but after that it's all positive pressure. So it's, I mean, if you take your mask off, it'll continuously flow.
Oh. Okay.
So like if you go like that, you'll hear all the air come out. And it's just open. It's because that valve is open.
And then it's the same way when you're diving, because I don't know if we mentioned, but he's also on the dive
Right.
team.
Yeah. Diving is weird.
Explain.
Like, I love it, but it's like, I always think about you when I dive, because I'm like, oh my god, you'd be freaking the fuck out right now.
He thinks about me.
But it's like, because we have all shitty lakes. You can't see a fucking
okay?
thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You're killing me.
I'm just wondering why he's crying.
It's these fucking lights.
He's hurting my eyeballs just looking at him. Well, that's kind of rude.
It's kind of rude. You don't tell me I'm ugly.
We were watching 47 Meters Down
Yeah,
the other
you were
day. I
saying
was
that.
talking to you about that.
Oh my god.
And it was a diving. And he's like, well, that's not right. I was like, you motherfucker. He's like, well, that's not how you do
That's not
that.
accurate.
I'm ruining everything.
Literally.
So, what, like, you were saying, other than having low visibility, like,
You have,
why
like-
is it so shitty?
Well, because, like, the further you get
Because
down...
Aubrey's in it.
Exactly.
That was kind of rude.
No, it's...
I understood.
I know, but I got a chance to say my line.
okay.
And you didn't even notice.
I did.
But, like, the further down you get more and more pressure on you.
Right.
So it's like your suit is being squeezed to you. And if like you have the wrong fold in your pants because you have your pants on underneath, because we use dry suits, you got like a crease in there. Like when you're down underwater, that's pushing up against you, so you'll have like a pressure point in your leg.
Does it hurt?
It can.
Dude, I had a Charlie horse the other day that wouldn't go away, and I'm like,
You get those while you're diving.
yeah.
Charlie horses?
Yeah.
It freaks me out.
What do you do at that point? You just wait it out,
Yeah, you stretch it out underwater.
hope for the best?
Yeah, they teach you all of that while you're diving.
That's scary. What's the furthest you've gone down?
55 feet?
Now, is that
fucking
at
know.
what depth do you have to worry about like bends and stuff?
Oh boy. It's not a...
It's when you
It's-
come
it's-
up too fast.
Well,
Correct.
it's a depth and a time. So if you're down, 100 feet if you go down and then right back up, obviously at the pace that you're supposed to, you'll be fine.
Okay.
If you go down and you're down there for an hour and a half and you come up, that's when you're going to have your issues.
Gotcha.
Even if you go slow, because you have your like your break point at like I think it's like 18 meters or 18 feet, where you actually have to sit and stop for 5 minutes?
and kind of equalize.
Yeah, because you got all the nitrogen in your blood and all that.
Right.
And all that oxygen.
So is that something that you typically have to worry about, or?
No, we dive pretty shallow.
Okay.
The 55 feet was in Florida when I went down there.
Okay.
With Mark and stuff.
In
Right.
hospital hole.
Oh.
Wasn't it Devil's Hole?
A hospital hole.
What is a hospital's hole?
So it's a
Hospital's
it's in
Hole.
the Wikiwachi. Wichiwaki?
Oh, what are you trying to summon?
Is it?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm the wrong guest to summon.
Do you know who my boyfriend is?
Wikiwachi?
Is that like a lake or
It's a
something?
river.
It's a river.
It's a
Okay.
river. And
What are you saying?
there's like, so the river comes down and then there's a, I don't know, it's like a half circle shape on the side of the river, but it's 100-foot deep cavern that goes straight down.
Like man-made?
No,
Huh.
nature made and nature
Interesting.
made. Isn't that a granola bar?
Yes.
Nature Valley.
Nature Valley, Nutri-Grain,
Something.
Who?
Honey Made.
There's Better Made.
That could be it. Oh, the
That's
chips.
a chip
That's
company.
A Michigan chip. Yeah.
Okay. Earth to Mitchell.
But it's a 100-foot hole, and it's the animals swim up from the ocean and they'll go sit in the hole because there's no current. And there's a salt water. I don't know.
Isn't
what you
there a
call
lot
it.
of manatees down there?
Do you notice a difference diving in freshwater versus saltwater?
I've only dove in fresh. No, did I dive?
Didn't you just say that it was saltwater?
It's a freshwater river, but there's saltwater.
Like pockets?
Yeah, like
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it. It's like a
Gotcha.
crack.
You sounded very
It's like a crack in the
articulated.
surface, and the salt water comes through and gets with the other water.
You dove.
Got it.
You and Cody
What?
dove in
Yeah,
the Gulf of Mexico.
That wasn't
with
really. That wasn't really diving.
What's that?
Hookah diving.
Hookah diving.
It's an air compressor on the surface, and all you do is take down that with a hose.
Huh.
You're limited, obviously, how long the hose is.
I feel like that. Part of me wouldn't trust that. Like,
He tried to get me to do it, and I said,
part of me wouldn't trust that because I don't trust people. So, like, in my head, I'm gonna be sitting there and be like, "All right, my air tank's on the surface. Who's cutting my hose?" Like, that's what would be going through my head.
That's
Well,
like
so
if
real.
my tank's not
Yeah.
connected to me,
That's so
I would
real.
not trust it.
Yeah, that one you can only go down like 30 feet. 30?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but that's a
dependent
30-foot hose.
Yeah.
I don't trust that.
I don't.
I mean, you should be able to swim to the surface.
Still, I wouldn't trust shit.
Don't you have to? Don't you have to equalize on your way up then?
No.
Or
No,
you'd
not
be
with
out
that
of
one.
breath. You'd have to like hurry up and get to the surface.
I was gonna say, what if you were in the process of, exhaling and then it's cut?
So
Well,
that's,
you're fucked.
that's the one that I always have an issue with is like, yeah, I'm perfectly fine if I have like full lungs and you cut my oxygen off. Like, that's perfectly fine because I got like,
Time to get
because I
up.
suck at holding my breath, I got like 10 seconds.
That's what I
like,
said.
but if
like-
I'm already done exhaling and you cut my oxygen,
He's fucking. We're okay.
do you guys?
I'm out.
He's done.
I only know some, but like I know there's rebreathers. Do you guys use
No.
rebreathers?
No, we use SCBAs.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Brandon's like,
These
what?
are.
Scubas? SCBA?
Scuba Steve.
Did you know Scuba is actually an acronym?
Yeah, self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as an SCBA, except one's underwater and one's not.
Air.
One not.
What happened? My biggest concern for diving is I'm a nose breather. So, like,
Oh, we use full face masks.
that would be my biggest struggle. Is
God,
like
could
if
you
you had to
imagine?
use just
Yeah.
the mouthpiece, I would die.
I would.
It's It's really not bad.
I am not a mouth breather.
Like, I mean, when you have your regulator in, and then you have your mask, and your mask obviously covers your nose on like regular diving. I I mean, you don't have a choice. Like, you're kind of forced.
I know, but like, I would struggle so bad. I'd be like,
right.
like-
Well, but then when you do your diving, you got to do your like practice dives, and then you got to go do your like test underwater. You have to pull your mask off while you're breathing, and like, you know, hang it out, and then
Right.
bring it back, and then clear it out. That first breath after you feel the water rush towards your nose, you're like, wait, how do I breathe again?
That's exactly how I would be.
You're like, nope, that's water.
I would do this. No, that's why I'm not even interested in trying, because I feel like I just don't have the mental capacity to be like.
You would be so
I-
claustrophobic.
I
you
would
not
love-
even make it.
I really, really want to get my scuba
Your scooter?
my scuba certification.
Scooter?
Mascuda.
Scuba.
I want a scooter too. Like electric.
It'd be fun. Go zooming through the streets.
He wanted to get a fucking. What did you want to get to drive to work?
I want to get an electric bike.
Yeah.
I could see you doing that.
Hey, why wouldn't
I
I?
could see you doing that.
I'm like 3 miles from here. Why would I not?
You might as well just get a Vespa.
Vespa.
I mean, I'll drive one of those too.
I cannot picture him.
I could.
Oh my god, that'd be so
I
fun.
would.
Could you imagine getting a call, be like, okay, hold on.
Plug in my light and hold it above my head?
Wee woo, wee woo.
He's got the fucking.
A megaphone. Attach it to my hat and walk around with a megaphone. Or ride.
I would not be able to take you serious. If you were coming up to my fucking house and I needed an emergency, or I
I'd be
had
like, where's the rest of them? You gotta go.
You need to turn around and have someone else come. I'll die just waiting, because
Could you imagine having a heart attack, just stop and be like, never mind, I'm fine.
What is this?
Thanks,
shit?
though.
Yeah.
you're curing me of your stupidity.
I think it would be fun.
It would be hilarious, but it's not logical.
Just, you know what? I think I'm good. I'll just die here. Thanks, though.
Yeah, no thanks.
Good now. Appreciate it. Appreciate the effort.
You'd be like, all right, fine. Wee woo.
I'm
Leave.
out.
Move, bitch. Get out of the way.
I have all my own siren tones.
Oh, that one hurt.
Have you ever had anybody not pull over for you?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Sorry, I yawned and now my eyes are gonna water. And you'll be like, oh, why are your eyes watering?
Your eyes have been watering the whole time.
I feel attacked.
You should. You emotional? Do you need to talk about it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, all the time. People don't pay attention while they're driving anymore.
What do you do at that point? Besides just honk at them?
Keep going. Just, they'll move eventually. They'll notice eventually.
At some point.
Hopefully.
Now, I've seen it on TV shows, so now I'm curious if it's actually accurate. Do you guys have buttons to control the traffic lights?
So we do at one of our stations.
That's
in
an
the-
actual thing?
It's in the station though, yeah. Yeah, so the last...
That's an actual thing?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was real.
Yeah, no, you can.
Yeah, no.
It's why it's so the station is so close to an intersection. We should actually do it at the other two because they're just as close. The last person to get on, there's a button, and it's the green button, and it'll stop traffic going the opposite path that the truck's leaving.
I didn't realize that was an actual thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just thought it was
That's
like
pretty
a...
Well, so now even crazier is there's some that have cells on them that can read flashing lights, and they'll cycle through to wherever the flashing light is coming from. It'll cycle that to green.
Wait, what?
Did you
So,
catch
like-
that?
So like, you have your lights on, right?
Like, on the
Like-
truck.
Yeah. So
'Kay.
you're coming up to an intersection. You're like, I don't know,
The wee woos. Not the...
The lights. The lights don't make sound.
No, I mean like the firefighters.
What? Lights don't make sound?
No, they don't.
Well, shit.
I hear sound.
So
You hear sound?
I hear sound. I don't see it though.
I hear sound. That was so like, my name's Jeff.
Do you see noises?
Yes. I see you giving me a headache. I'm
You
kidding.
had that before I got
I
home.
sniff colors. It's fine.
I sniff colors. I smell toast.
What is orange? Is the color orange named after the fruit, or is the fruit named after the color? Sniff that one.
Anyway, the lights on the truck.
So there's, I think it's in bigger cities, but the traffic lights, once they recognize like a strobing pattern, they'll cycle.
So like there's sensors on the traffic lights.
Yeah, there's sensors on the traffic lights that'll
shit.
pick up on the lights, not the sirens, and it'll cycle it to green for that traffic to help clear the intersection. There's also ones that do it on sound.
Interesting.
So like even like some of the gated neighborhoods, like
weird.
The
how do you-
gates will open.
How do you get in? Well, the
How
gates,
do you get in?
the gates? Well, we have codes
That makes sense.
or keys,
That makes sense.
but some of them have the sensors on it for sound, and if it detects a siren, it'll open itself for the siren.
That's so cool that
Huh.
that like technology is there for.
I feel like that would be such a big fear of mine, is going to like cross the, which I know you have to stop at the intersection, but like
Yeah.
I guess my fear would just be like
Getting taken
not
out by-
stopping, just
Yeah.
like
Oh,
Yep.
that would hurt. Be like, oh, we'll deal with you in a second. We gotta go here.
We'll come back to you in a minute.
Yeah.
That's
I got a 23.
I watched a video on Tube. On
Tube.
Tube.
On TubeU.
Tubi.
I seen a video. I think it was actually on Facebook, but whatever. It was two fire trucks that like hit each other. Like they were both trying to turn, but ended up just like taking each other out.
Oh, on a date?
Yeah.
Somebody's in trouble.
Yeah.
Multiple people were in trouble.
Yep.
That's so.
Yeah, no, we clear it.
Terrifying.
You have to clear the intersection before you can enter it.
Is that every single intersection, or just like your major like traffic light intersections?
No, I mean like stop signs and everything. Yields,
So like every single intersection,
pretty much. Unless you got the green light.
right?
But even then, I mean, you're still, because depending on how traffic is, you could be oncoming traffic.
Right.
And then you go, hey guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
how's it going?
It's
That's the
me.
fun one down at the station down there. That's got the lot of
Super
stuff
busy.
by it.
Yeah.
That's oncoming traffic all the time.
Right.
4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night.
And no one pays attention.
You're
Accurate.
going oncoming all the time.
I mean, couple episodes earlier, we were talking about Mitchell always trying to leave like our neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Ashley used to live right there, and she would always get scared because she wasn't like expecting you, and like your sirens would go off. But then people would also not like let
Stop.
you out.
Yeah.
So like that was always a
Peyton all the
struggle.
time would be like, yeah, I just saw Mitch. Bunch of people like wouldn't let him out.
Yep.
That's like that happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because like I think a lot of people expect
No.
to see. I'm talking.
I know.
Expect
I
to
know.
see the big red one.
Yeah, not like a
Not my
personal vehicle that has just regular like.
Right.
lights.
So piggybacking off of that, because you have to have certain colors, don't you?
Yeah.
So I don't know. That like,
Red and white, right?
Ours is red. I don't have to have white.
Oh. Okay.
I have to have
but
red.
like I feel like people in the community
have
would
blue.
know like our fire stations are
What did you just say?
Can't have blue.
Oh,
like I feel
thank you.
like everybody in the community should know like our fire stations are technically volunteer based. So if you see some Joe Schmo truck with red lights, like
Yeah.
wouldn't it be common sense to be like, oh, that's a firefighter, I should probably pull over?
You know, I've learned that my common sense isn't everybody's common sense.
Yeah.
So not everybody has.
It's
common
not that they're
sense.
just like refused. They just don't notice it.
Well, there's so many distractions, like the radio and like
Phones.
if you have phones, if you have kids in the car, like maybe you're looking
Holy
in their.
cow.
Hello.
I didn't realize how white my forehead was.
Anyway.
Wait till you see your arms and your legs.
Perfect.
That's a look.
I got burnt today.
Thank you. You did your arm, your face. Who? Your arms, your face.
My arms did and my face did.
Yeah.
Not my legs.
Your cheeks are a little rosy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear wee woos.
You. Yeah. I hear a dishwasher going.
I hear wee woos.
This is the sound of the police.
Woo, woo.
What are you doing?
He was gonna open.
I don't hear them.
Well, I did. Oh, okay.
I don't hear anything.
You know, me and Ricky have this shit all the time. I'll be like, I hear something or I smell something. He's like, I don't hear anything. I don't smell anything. And then, like, a few minutes later, he'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I hear it. And it's like...
It's not happening anymore.
You're like, I don't hear it. What are you hearing now?
Hey, remember when you heard sirens yesterday? I think I hear them.
Right. It's some days.
I
Some
love that.
days. All right. Did you have any more questions?
I didn't have any.
I don't
Not
have any
you.
questions.
Oh.
Do you have any questions?
Do you have any questions for us?
You guys having fun?
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm enjoying my time.
It is fun.
All right.
With the bestie.
Thanks. Oh.
Thanks for joining us.
Joining us.
Joining.
Next time we will have Ricky, Aubrey's boyfriend, and Mitchell. We have a special episode for the four of us, so stay tuned for that.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna need a bigger couch.
We are.
We're gonna need a bigger couch.
We're
You're
gonna
gonna
have
put
to-
your camera further back.
We're gonna have to sit on the floor or something.
Yeah, that's gonna be
That's
a.
we'll
that's
put the
gonna be
boys
a-
on the back of the couch. We'll sit on the couch.
There you go.
That'll be a short episode if we're sitting on the floor.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get back up.
Yeah, my knees.
Old man.
We'll all be like,
Oh, my leg.
We'll be like SpongeBob out of water.
Water. Water.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube and follow us on our socials. We hope you have a fantastic week,
yes.
and we will see you next Monday. Bye. I know we haven't been always.
I know, that's why I get the finger guns.
Gotta fart.
Oh, you're keeping that in there. You're keeping that in there.